The princess, who spent her life in the relentless glare of the public eye, died in a speeding car in Paris, apparently trying to evade pursuing photographers.
Before she died, Princess Diana made one last phone call, and what King Charles said could destroy the monarchy. In her final hours, Princess Diana was on the brink of exposing secrets that Buckingham Palace had buried for decades. Sources now claim that Charles, in a desperate phone call, pleaded with her to stay silent, warning that going public about Camilla would not only tear the royal family apart, but could put Diana herself in danger. Tonight, we uncover what was really said in that call, and why the royal establishment tried so hard to bury it. Hidden recordings, insider testimony, and one chilling line from Charles himself. If you speak about Camilla, you'll blow up this family, and yourself. What was Diana about to reveal, and why was it so dangerous? Stay with us. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. The night was quiet, the streets of Paris alive with flashing cameras, and Princess Diana's smile, as always, disarmed the world. Just hours later, that same world would wake up to breaking headlines. Her life was cut short in a tunnel beneath the Pont de l'Alma. But long before the flashing lights, the paparazzi chase, and the tragedy that would engulf a nation in mourning, there was a phone call. A call that, to this day, remains buried in whispers and speculation. They say words spoken in desperation often reveal the truth. And if the leaked claims are to be believed, that final phone call between Princess Diana and Prince Charles was not just a last conversation between estranged spouses. It was a moment of reckoning. Charles, reportedly frantic, allegedly begged her not to speak out. About what? Camilla, the royal family, and the secrets Diana had long hinted she would one day reveal. His exact words, as cited in leaked notes and anonymous accounts, are chilling. If you speak about Camilla, you'll blow up this family and yourself. This video isn't just about a call. It's about what that call represents: a monarchy on the edge, a woman determined to reclaim her voice, and the weight of secrets so volatile they may have rewritten the history of the British royal family. It's also about power, control, fear, and ultimately, truth. What did Diana know? What was she preparing to say? And why, at the most critical moment, was there a desperate plea from the future king? To understand the power of this alleged call, you have to understand the battlefield on which it was made. Diana wasn't just a former royal. She was a symbol, a mother, a rebel, and to many, the heart of the modern monarchy. The public loved her, almost dangerously so. Her ability to connect, to emote, to be vulnerable in the face of royal rigidity made her something the crown could never fully control. And that terrified them. Especially when she stepped further and further outside of the firm's carefully constructed walls. After her divorce from Prince Charles was finalized in August 1996, Diana was no longer obligated to obey the palace's public silence. And yet, she had remained restrained for the most part. But in the months leading to her death, that silence began to crack. Whispers grew louder. Meetings were rumored with journalists. Private journals and tape recordings were said to have been shared. Her partnership with Dodi Al-Fayed was seen not just as a romance, but a defiance of royal expectation. She was a woman not only escaping, but poised to strike back. And the royal family? They were watching. What makes the story of this phone call so haunting is the context in which it allegedly happened. By late August 1997, Diana had been hounded by the press for weeks. Her Mediterranean holiday with Dodi was splashed across every tabloid. And behind palace gates, concern was growing. Not just about optics, but about danger. She was unpredictable. She had influence. And she had motive. According to multiple sources close to Diana and Charles, including former staff and confidants, the prince grew increasingly worried about what she might do next. He reportedly feared she would expose certain uncomfortable truths about their marriage and his long-standing affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, now Queen Camilla. Though Diana had already spoken candidly in her famous BBC Panorama interview in 1995, there were indications she had withheld far more damning information. This is where the alleged final phone call comes into play. On the night of August 29th, just a day before the fatal crash, Prince Charles is said to have reached out to Diana. Some say he called directly, others claim an aide connected them. Regardless of the specifics, what followed, according to the controversial and still unverified account, was a plea wrapped in desperation. He reportedly begged her